Before we witness Emily and Brandon commit their vows to one another as they begin their married life, I think it's important to reflect on how we got here today.
Emily and Brandon were meant to be together. They first crossed paths as interns, then found themselves on a journey to Africa at the same time.
Brandon, 4 years, 4 months, and 20 days ago, we were both starting off on our own adventures in Africa. I had no idea what to expect when I landed in Rwanda, but I couldn't wait to go on this adventure all by myself.
Unfortunately, COVID had other ideas and ultimately led to Emily and Brandon returning to Minneapolis only a few months after their African adventure had started.
What I know now is that meeting you would become my best adventure and my favorite story to tell. In the weirdest of ways, I am forever grateful to a global pandemic.
So for those of you who can't see this magnificent piece of art here, it's got tiny little footprints from Emily on this hat, and it proudly proclaims #1 dad. A few years ago, just before the pandemic, Emily was with Land O'Lakes and on a 6-month work assignment in Africa. On short notice, as the pandemic was winding up, and literally they had 24 hours to pack and get on the plane, whatever plane they could get on to get back home. So Emily calls us, mentioning a coworker she'd be quarantining with at this VRBO.
We're still not quite sure whether or not they chose to quarantine together or if their company really forced them to, like we were told. But it's as if all along there was an invisible string leading them back to each other time and time again.
Little did we know, but while we were meticulously weaving our own stories, greater powers were at work pulling us together with an invisible string. It's hard to believe that mere consequence propelled us both to take a leap of faith into the unknown, leaving behind familiarity, abandoning any and all comfort, and venturing to the other side of the world. And when the world tilted off its axis, that same strand pulled us back together and started to weave the story of our lives together.
I vow to be your teammate, best friend, kitchen dance partner, and now your wife. I choose you to be my husband. I vow to support you, inspire you, and love you always.
As I told you when our story started, I absolutely adore you. Your adventurous spirit, determination, intelligence, beauty, and kindness all quickly captured my heart. But as our relationship grew, it became more than adoration and love. It became the profound realization that you were, are, and always will be my person.
It is a privilege to get to know you, and it is a privilege to get to love you. I am so excited to continue building a life together and for all the adventures we have ahead of us, whatever and wherever those may be. I can't wait to do it all together. I love you.
With these promises and vows made in front of their family and friends, and the symbolic exchange of wedding rings, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Brandon, you may kiss your wife.
For the very first time, I'm extremely excited to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln.
But I don't want to say goodnight.
While you both might not share the same excitement for every new Taylor Swift album,
or know the thrill of Target post-holiday clearance deals. We know that the best adventures will continue to be the memories that you make together.
We are so excited for you both, and we can't wait to see where life takes you in this next chapter. Cheers.
To a beautiful couple who fully deserve each other and the happiness and success they created for themselves today and will continue to create for the rest of their lives. Thank you.